Everyone around you, including yourself, is waiting for that funny, outgoing, positive guy that's just gonna be their friend, just randomly. But what if you were that funny, outgoing, positive guy? There are actually no bullshit steps to become that person. And so, that being said, step one, go outside. That's it. Literally, go for a walk. That's it. Maybe you've got a dog, any excuse, you got to go outside. Especially a walk. It should be a walk. That's the easiest thing you can do. That's the easiest thing that everybody can do around you. You can also pick up a hobby, like I like skateboarding, that brings me outside, and really, anything you can do to go outside. Step two, you gotta smile. That's like one of the most important things. And most importantly, do not fake it. See, you see so many people, like this is a genuine smile, right? But if you're trying to thinking like you're walking past somebody and you're just thinking, oh shoot, I gotta smile at them. What do I do? And then you end up doing some, hey, I don't even know if I can fake it, but here, you end up doing some weird like fake smile that's like, nah, that's not a real smile. And you can tell, man. You can always tell. I find that to get a real smile, you gotta think of something that makes you happy. Maybe it's the weather. I mean, you're able to go outside for the walk, right? So it can't be that bad. Or even you can be happy that you went outside for the walk today, because I'll tell you, 90% of the people that heard that last bit, even if there is like 10 people that heard that last bit, 9 out of 10 people will not go for the walk. And you want to see if you're going to be the exception to that rule, right? Prove me wrong, really, please, prove me wrong. Tell me if you went on a walk in the comments, or don't. Not everyone's gonna smile back, that's for sure. You just gotta remember that, because a lot of the time, and you'll notice this, like not everyone's gonna smile back, but you'll notice that they only don't smile back because no one's ever actually smiled at them before like that. Or maybe they're just going through a tough time. Regardless, if they're going through a tough time, you need to be that positivity to get them back on track, feeling a little bit better. Because I don't know about you, but have you ever been having a terrible day and then just somebody, they smile at you, maybe it's like a pretty girl smiles at you, and you just feel better for the rest of the day. Regardless, we shouldn't be relying on our emotions to get things done, but that's a whole other topic. And like the first thing was, not everyone actually is used to being smiled at on a walk, right? So you got to be that person to spread that positivity. Always spread the positivity, for real. That'll definitely get you more friends too. I mean, nobody wants to be around that negative dude, right? And like the previous step, just going outside, going for the walk, it's gonna feel awkward at first, which is completely fine because it's a skill. The more you do it, the easier it gets. That's why they call it social skills. Don't expect to be good at it off rip, because it's just like playing the piano, right? You playing the piano, you play first key, you suck. But the more you do it, the better you get. It's like when I first started skateboarding, I couldn't even ollie. Like, of course, like nobody can ollie when they first start skateboarding, right? I couldn't even get the tail to stand up, you know what I mean? To do that, I couldn't even do that correctly. But then as time went on, now I can ollie pretty good, or at least I like to think so. Step 3, start speaking to people. And dude, this is like the hardest step. It might actually take you like a couple weeks, maybe even a couple months to get here. Just keep in mind, be positive and genuine. If someone's wearing a cool shirt that you like, say, hey dude, that's a cool shirt. If somebody's wearing a cool necklace you like, say, hey dude, I like your necklace. And if someone's got a cute dog or something, say, that's a cute dog. What kind of dog is it? This step is so mega important, because although it feels more uncomfortable than the last 2 steps, it is the most important so far, because it helps you get comfortable with other people, helps be more outgoing, and you just make more friends. Now, step 4, or I guess 3.5, if you haven't already, don't just talk to people while you're on the walks. This is the point where you have to start integrating it into all of your life. Don't just talk to the people on the walks, talk to everyone. And dude, seriously, just start being your weird, authentic, wacky self. Because a lot of the time, people aren't gonna be doing that, and you're gonna stand out like a sore thumb, except in a positive way. A lot of the time, people don't really feel any particular way about somebody else. I mean, what kind of thing is that? I mean, one of the worst things that I do not want to see anything happen for me is somebody, they ask you, hey, what's Daniel all about? Is he cool? And then he's like, I don't know. Dude, you gotta be polarizing. What that means is people either gotta love you or they gotta hate you. Not necessarily like fully hate, but they gotta feel something strong towards you. And dude, if you're afraid on how people are gonna see your weird, wacky self, don't, because you wouldn't mesh well anyways. Like I said, everyone's waiting for that fun, confident, outgoing guy, and you just gotta become that guy. And this is that step. Step 5 is to start inviting people to do stuff, and make sure that it's stuff that you already find fun and that you were gonna do anyways. I like skateboarding, so maybe I didn't invite somebody who know how to skate at least a little bit to go skate with me, so then we can both just have fun and practice together. If it's a no, you'll have fun with yourself anyways. And again, if it's a no, you might just not be compatible, which is fine. And really, you don't want to be like pushing people to be doing this. Like, the biggest thing is they gotta make it easy for you too, because although you're the initiator, there's still like 2 ways, right? Doesn't want to be off balance. You still want to have both people putting effort into the relationship, right? Because people want friends as much as you want friends. And if they're not putting in the effort, maybe you guys are just not for each other. Regardless, it's a win-win. If they say yes, you got another friend, man. And congratulations for that. For all these steps, you gotta keep in mind, this is the deal breaker. You gotta do these things or else it's not gonna work. You gotta keep in mind to be authentic. And I've already mentioned that before, but you don't realize how important it is to be authentic, because people can sense when you're not being your true self. You can always tell. You can tell at school when somebody's just not acting right. You can, I don't know how to explain it, and I don't need to. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Dude, this is the end, like once and for all end all thing, okay? Be positive. I cannot stress to you how important it is to be positive. Dude, I'm just gonna ask you, would you want to be around somebody who's just moping around all the time, like they just spread negativity, making you feel bad too? Nobody wants to be around somebody that makes them feel terrible too. Hopefully, if you're positive, you can bring out the positivity in them too. And although it might be hard to be positive, you kind of just gotta be, bro. It's hard. And that's why we gotta level up the skills. We gotta have the bases, starting out slowly, starting out small, just going for the walks. If you struggle with confidence, I think my channel is the one for you. Because if you've been watching up to here, I think that me and you are pretty compatible. That's all I'm saying. These next few things is a list from this book called How to Win Friends and Influence People, which, dude, bro, this is like the Bible of social skills. Bro, you gotta get this book, for real. Here, I'm gonna just show you. There it is. Maybe sometime I might, actually, you know what? I'm probably gonna make a video in the future just going about all the principles in this book. I don't remember, it's probably like definitely like less than 50, maybe like 25. Dude, life-changing book. In a nutshell, 6 ways to make people like you. This is at the end of the first part of the book, about the 1/3 in the book, is become genuinely interested in other people. This is super important because, dude, people are thinking about themselves so much. Everybody has a story. Everybody has something that you can learn from them. Everybody has something that they just don't really talk about, and they're just dying to talk about. Let them talk about that, because I guarantee you probably have something to talk about too that nobody else is listening. Principle 2, smile. And hey, I've already told you it's so important to smile, so dude, just smile. Principle 3, remember that a person's name is to that person the sweetest and most beautiful sound in any language. Dude, I struggle with this bit. I am terrible with names. I suck with names. Man, I gotta ask you like 2 times, maybe a 3rd time, and I might get your name down. That's might. That's a skill that I gotta level up too. When you use someone's name, it shows that you care about them, right? Because you've put in the effort to remember. And hey, it's hard. Trust me, it's hard for me. Like, I actually, I don't mean to be like an asshole. I'm just trying to be, I am just trying to be your friend. I'm so bad with names. One thing that helps me a lot is that I'll look at the person's face. I'll even tell them this, and we'll have a laugh after or during. But I'll look at their face and I say, I'm gonna remember your name. Your name, I guess in this case, my name is Daniel, so let's just say your name is Daniel. I look in their eyes, look at their face, and I try to remember it I repeat to myself when looking away, Daniel, right? That's it. Be a good listener. And this comes back to that other thing I said before. People are just dying to talk about something. Everybody got something on their mind. So you want to be that good listener and just take one for the team, man. Principle 5, you want to talk in terms of the other person's interests. This is important because regardless, I mean, you want to be a good person, right? You want to be nice to a person. So when you talk in terms of the other person's interest, you're showing that you care about them. You're showing that you're on their side. You're showing that you're their friend, basically. You just want to see the best for them. That's it. Make the other person feel important and do it sincerely. This is where that aspect of authenticity comes in. This bit is important because if you don't make someone feel important, they're not going to stick around. And that's just the facts. There's nothing really more to it. Above all, with you trying to advance your social skills and make more friends, you're going to make so many mistakes that you're just, how could I have said something like that? Or you're just gonna be accidentally rude sometimes, and that's really just part of the process, for real. When you make a mistake or just do something that you wish you had done differently, think, what could I have done differently? And analyze it real quick. You don't want to spend too much time thinking about it because you don't want to be overthinking. And I got some strategies for overthinking too, if you're interested in what I have to say about that. But that's a topic for another video too. Right after you think about what you could have done differently, you just kind of want to let it go, which is a lot easier said than done. I know, man, I know. But what else can you do? And that's it. If you've watched this whole video, you probably like how I speak about this kind of thing and like the way I speak, I guess. Man, if you apply these steps, trust me, you're gonna be the most social dude in the world. I'm telling you. I used to not talk to anyone. Like, you ask anybody who knew me, actually, bro, like literally nobody knew me in like grade 6 and 7. I don't even know, man. That was a long time ago. And then I had like online school because, you know, COVID and stuff like that. But whatever. When I came back, I had been doing all these steps, and I had been slowly but surely making a lot of friends. And then at the end of grade 9, I came out, practiced all these steps again during the summer, and when I got to school in grade 10, man, I made so much friends. And I know you can too. I guess that's it. Man, this is actually kind of a long video. I've been recording for 23 minutes. I don't know how long it's actually going to be in the end, but I guess that's all I got to say for today. Stay positive. Have a great night.